Come with an extreme couponer on her day in Disney World. We're going to Animal Kingdom today, and we're gonna go ahead and get ready to go outside. We got our backpacks packed, we got everything ready to go. We're just getting some last minute things with the kids ready, grabbing some coffee to go, and then we're gonna hit the Skyliner. Well, no, actually not the Skyliner. Then we're gonna hit the bus, because the Skyliner doesn't go to Animal Kingdom, and go ahead and get ready for our day. So one of the perks about staying on site at a Disney resort is that you get coffee. So we actually pre-make all of our coffee. We usually have coffee, but we've used all of it this morning. And we have these cute little to-go cups that have Mickeys on them, but then it prevents us from having to buy coffee in the parks because it's pre-made and ready to go for us to take in. Normally we like to get to the parks for rope drop, and if you're in a resort, you get to have resort early access, which is at 8:30 instead of 9. Now, we've been in the parks for the past 4 days, so we were a little tired this morning, so we slept in. It's about 9:40 and we're heading to the park. Animal Kingdom is notorious for only having a few rides, the wait times being pretty low, so we're gonna go there and see what the wait times look like, what the park looks like when you get there after rope drop, after opening around 10 o'clock. There was gonna be a fun video here of us getting on the bus, but we just had to run to catch the bus. So, we're on the bus. So we made it through the line. The trick with security is to take all the things that could potentially set you off at security and hold them out in front of you. Or you can be like this guy right there and not do that and then get stuck in the line and have to wait. So, taking a break so he can get his bag checked. So we just made it through security. We got everything all set. Husband got his bag checked. I don't know how many times that's been this trip. We went in, scanned our bands, and now we are in the park. We're gonna go see what all of the wait times are and see what rides we can get on. Our friends actually came in this morning and they rope dropped. So they did Avatar, Navi River, all that stuff first thing this morning. They already have everything done. So we're gonna see what it looks like comparatively when you go early in the morning and you rope drop, or when you go later in the afternoon and you get here around 10 because you need some sleep. So we're gonna find out. I will tell you though, there is one thing that never gets old. No matter how many times you visit this park, no matter how many times you walk in, no matter what time of day, no matter the weather, this view never gets old. You ready for it? Shut up. Tree is absolutely freaking gorgeous. We'll take a walk later today. There's like a little walk passageway that goes through it where you can see all of the animals that are carved into the bark. It is absolutely insanely beautiful. Tree of Life, right when you walk into Animal Kingdom.
Hey, good morning, Discovery Island. You're all in the right place at the right time because Wing Encounters is getting started right over here by the roots of the Tree of Life. I know y'all probably have a pretty busy day out there, but we are a short experience that you are not going to want to miss. So come on in and join us. All of this available space, I'll let you in on a little hint. The closer you are to us, the better view you're going to have of birds just like that, flying right over the top of your head.
We're finally through. We made it past the Tree of Life. We made a beeline to the left, and now we are heading to Pandora. When our friends got here this morning, they got here at 8:15, I think, and they were able to get on Flight of Passage. It had a 50-minute wait when they were here this morning, and now it's a 70-minute wait. So if you think about a 2-hour time difference, sleeping in for 20 minutes, that's kind of what it looks like right now. We're gonna go see what else the wait times are for other things. The reason that we're actually looking at these wait times right now is Animal Kingdom is one of the parks that I just do not recommend buying Lightning Lane for, and here's why. Animal Kingdom has the fewest amount of rides out of any park, I believe, and all of the rides are really like long. You've got more space. The lines can accommodate more people, and the park closes really early. People often dub this like the half-day theme park, which I think is a mistake. And since it's one of our favorite parks, we just enjoy sitting in the lines. We enjoy walking around, we enjoy getting food, we enjoy looking at things, and there's so many other experiences to do outside of rides. I just don't think the Lightning Lane is worth it. So we don't buy Lightning Lane whenever we come to Animal Kingdom. So we're just walking around, getting on the line, seeing how long the wait times are, and doing everything the old-fashioned way. So by the time we got in line, it was only a 65-minute wait. So now we are in line for Avatar Flight of Passage. There's 4 of us. We said 65 minutes. It is currently 10:32. We probably got in line at 10:30. So 2 minutes thus far. We'll see how long it actually takes. We'll let you know what the clock says at the end. So we're getting ready to go in. It is currently 11:27. So under 60 minutes as of right now.
Okay, that's okay.
Less than 65 for sure.
I'm doing great. Over how all this works. Like I said before.
So we just got off A Flight of Passage is an absolute blast. That ride is amazing. If you've never ridden that ride, 10 out of 10 recommend, unless you get motion sickness. Then I would be a little hesitant. It was amazing, absolutely loved it. It's probably one of my favorite rides in all of Disney World. That or Guardians of the Galaxy. They're neck and neck. We're gonna go ahead and see what Expedition Everest is at, what kind of time we have a wait there. We're gonna go see if maybe we can get some things for lunch. We got some snacks packed and some stuff stowed away, just so we don't have to spend an inordinate amount of money in the park, but we are gonna grab just a few of our favorite snacks that we can get while we're here. But we're just gonna kind of see what we can do. It is 11:56. We've already ridden a ride. We've only been here for an hour and a half, so not too bad. Taking a break to get some drinks, and we're also gonna eat some snacks. These are our favorite things to bring in the park. You do get stopped. Ask him how many times you get stopped. Every time. You will get stopped by security, but these are super yummy, super inexpensive, and they're a really good snack throughout the day that won't cost you a fortune in the park.
Right in front of all of you. Over here was telling us that maybe there's some good flamingos. You know, Kevin likes to stand like a
All right, so we got the little ones. We're on our way to Planet Watch because they have another like art studio area where you can draw your own character. So we're gonna go see what they've got going on, what character we can draw. We just hopped on the train that takes you from right over where the safari is, and it'll take you over to the Planet Watch area. Super cute. Comes every 5 minutes. Sketch time. So now we can go. We're gonna go to the 2:30. All right, ladies, off to the 2:30 sketch time. Look, it's Rafiki. What character do you think we should draw? Rafiki?
Yeah.
Simba?
Yeah.
What else?
There's the wilderness.
Timon? Pumbaa? There's a wilderness explorer. Do you have your book?
No.
I have your book. Want to use it? Look. All right, let's go get our wilderness badge from here.
these animals in the book here in my backyard. All right. Elsa came through and she froze a bunch of them, so they're easier to find. So I'm gonna give you a pencil, my friend, and when we find them, let's circle them, okay?
All right, let's go for a scavenger hunt. All right, look, hang on. There's a bunny there. Where's the bunny on your paper, Burberry?
Right there.
Yeah, girl.
Honey,
Let's
where's
take a
the
look.
turtle?
Do you want to circle it? Patty, you want to circle the turtle?
Do you want to circle it?
Circle that.
I know we have some of them.
Good job. All right, let's keep looking. What's next? Oh, look. It's a beautiful butterfly.
Now, do you know what a habitat is? So, we're talking about what a habitat is. Now, you said you knew what that was, my friend. Can you explain it?
Rafiki knows the way. Where's he pointing? This way. Wilderness Explorers inside. We also have to get there by 2:30 for our sketch appointment. All right, we got here. We are in line. There's quite the line. We are drawing Slim from Bug's Life. So we're gonna go ahead and go up here, grab our paper, grab our pencils. We're gonna sit down and start drawing. But this room is just so freaking cool. So many animals.
I like this place when
So pretty. 4.
Here's drawings from a Buzz Life. Slim! You know, like I said, you always said to draw, so just sit back, relax, and start sketching. Nah, I'm just kidding. Some of you caught on while the others were like, are we actually doing this by ourselves? Like, are we gonna sketch? No. This is a step-by-step sketching class. Are you all ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. People at the internships, stuck in a room with no windows and no doors. Some people call up to that joke. It's okay. Start forming that circular shape on the rest of his face. Now, right under the bag, under his left leg. But if you don't want to sketches,
All right, we just finished. I don't think I embarrassed myself too bad. That's pretty good. I mean, Disney's not gonna hire me anytime soon. But that's not too bad. So if you've never been over to this area, this is actually my first time over in this area. I've never been here personally. I always go to like the art animation experience in Disneyland. This is my first time at the one in Disney World, and this place is so freaking cool. They have like a veterinarian area, a lab area. They show you what they feed the animals, how they bring the, like they show you that they're gonna bring a giraffe in for like a biopsy. Like it's so freaking cool. There are so many things that you get to see and experience here, like a behind the scenes look at how they take care of the animals, how they bring the animals in, stuff like that. So 10 out of 10 recommend going and doing this experience. It's a really, really cool place to go visit. Now we're in line to go see Timon. Timon's right after you get out of the art class, like right when you walk in, right to the left. Timon and Rafiki come and sit, and you can get autographs and pictures. It's a really, really, really cute place. All right, we went to the Yak and Yeti quick service station. So now we're gonna grab, we got some pork egg rolls. 2 pork egg rolls, $17.98 for both of them. It comes with 2 in each order. We're gonna get some deliciousness and go eat them. So we just finished our snack. We had a couple of egg rolls, which was super delicious. Now we're gonna go use some fast passes that we got. So he was on Expedition Everest earlier, and we were all kind of in line together, and it broke in the middle of our just waiting in line queue area. And the benefit of Disney is if the ride breaks and you're in line, you're about halfway through, if you go up to a guest experience tent and you say, hey, we were in line, we were trying to get on this ride, and it completely broke down in the middle of us trying to get on this ride, 9 times out of 10 they will give you a fast pass. So we have fast passes to go get on this ride for any time during the day, whenever it's available, because we were in line and it broke. So that's another really good hack. You don't have to buy Lightning Lane. If you're in the middle of a ride and it breaks down, they will just give you a Lightning Lane free of charge. So if you ever have that happen to you where you're on a ride and it breaks down, you're about halfway through, go up to a guest experience tent and then we'll hook you up. Also, something else that's really important to talk about is this concept of rider swap. So my daughter, she's 7. Is she tall enough to go on Expedition Everest? Absolutely. Does she like going on that ride? Absolutely not. So whenever you go up to the front of the line, if you're planning on having half of your party wait and half of your party stay out because one person in your party, whether it be too short, they don't want to ride it, whatever, you only have to have a couple people in your party go through the line, and you can do something called a rider swap. So for example, my husband will go through the line with my son, and they'll go all the way up to the front because my daughter doesn't want to go on the ride. I'll stay outside, I'll wait with her, we'll go do something else, we'll meet some characters, but the front of the line will give me a Lightning Lane and my son a Lightning Lane, so we can go on the ride together once they're both through the line, once she's done and she still has an adult to take care of her. So rider swap is a great alternative, a great free way to get Lightning Lane if you have someone in your party that doesn't want to wait in the line. So only half your party has to wait. They'll give the other half of your party Lightning Lanes so you can come back and experience the ride later and you don't have to wait in line. Ready? Watch it. Fireworks. Ready, ready, ready? So we just finished dinner at Ohana. We watched the fireworks from our table, and now we were like, well, we could get on the buses and we could go back to the hotel, but Magic Kingdom is open until 10, and those wait times look pretty low. And since we have park hopper passes, we're actually just gonna go ahead and go to Magic Kingdom right now for 1 more hour because it's 8:50, so about an hour and 10 minutes left for the park being open. It closes tonight at 10 p.m. So we're gonna actually just skip all the crazy lines from everybody leaving after the fireworks and just go inside Magic Kingdom and ride a few rides.
Hey guys.
You want to know why this is such a good time to come into the park? The sea of people leaving the park, and there were about 6 of us entering right now. So you have about, I don't know, a few thousand people exiting all at once, and then just 6 of us coming into the park. So wait times are about to be low, but fun exceptionally high. And now we are walking up to a freshly emptied Main Street that we will have all to ourselves in about 5 to 10 minutes. It's amazing. So we just finished Buzz Lightyear, and now we're gonna run across the park over to Tiana's because there's like a 15-20 minute wait on that. Little known fact, the park does close. The park closes in 15 minutes. However, if you are in line before the park closes, it could be 9:59 and 59 seconds. If you are in that line through that queue at the beginning, you are gonna get into that ride. They're gonna let you on no matter what. So as long as you are in that line before the park closes, they're gonna let you through. So we got 15 minutes, just scooter booty on over to Tiana's Bayou Adventure and get in that line.
We have to hurry. We have to get Tiana.
Are we late for a very important date?
Yeah.
No time to say hello, goodbye, we're late, we're late, we're late?
Yeah.
What? You better go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Note to self, Be mindful of when you take your bathroom breaks, because it's 9:58 and we just got in line. We are like making it just by a small little margin. I'm a little out of breath. We're gonna go ride this ride now. And there it is, the official last few contestants on Tiana's Bayou. We are getting everybody all filled in and the ride is officially closed at 10 o'clock on the nose. We are literally the last ones on the ride. We're all done, the park's closed.
Aww.
So that's it. We got on the ride. We got a little wet. It's really not that bad. We asked to sit in the back 2 rows. If you're in the front, you're definitely gonna get wet. If you sit in the back, it's really not that bad. My glasses are a little worse for wear, but that's not a big deal. So we closed out the park. Everything's all closed. Some of the stores and stuff are still open, but they're pretty much gonna kick everybody out right now. So now we're gonna go ahead and walk right through Main Street, out of the park, and head back to the hotel. I will say though, for it being 10:30, there's still quite a few people in this park, just hanging out, chilling, grabbing their last few pictures in front of the castle. There's still photo pass photographers out taking pictures of people. So it says that Disney closes at 10. I don't think anybody's getting out of here before midnight. It is a very hopping park still at 10:30 in the main area. Now they do have all of the other sections closed off, so you can't like go where the rides are and stuff like that. You can only stay in the Main Street hub, but still quite a bit of people. It is spring break though. What you gonna do? You gotta say goodbye, Magic Kingdom. Have a good night. So because we're staying at a resort and we're not staying at the Grand Floridian, Polynesian, or the Contemporary, we are going to the bus. If we were staying at one of those resorts, we'd be hitting up the monorail, or we could probably hit up one of the ferry boats, but since we're staying at a different resort, we are going right to the bus stations to hop on our bus. All of the buses stop going, I believe, at like 11:30 at night. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but you do have to get on a bus or it will not come get you past like 11:30. So we are trying to book it right there so we can get there before they stop running.